I want my little dragons to have a seat near the camera so you can see me. So little dragons, today we're working on control. Now what is control? Control is making decisions, okay? Making decisions to, like for example, I can control my voice. I can decide whether to speak loudly or speak quietly. I can decide whether to jump super high or jump just a little bit, right? I can decide whether to punch hard or punch softly, right? I can decide whether to, this is one thing that we're going to talk about, whether to get angry or whether to stay calm, right? Now there's something, when you get upset, there's something called a temper. Do you guys know what a temper is? Do you guys know what that is, a temper? No? Okay, so a temper is if somebody ever says something to you or is doing something and you start to get upset. A temper is essentially when you get upset. And what we're going to talk about is not that it's not okay to get mad. Everybody gets mad. I get mad sometimes. I got mad today, right? My dog ate my sandwich and I got upset. But it's what you do when you get upset. So when my dog ate my sandwich, I was upset, but I didn't yell, I didn't scream, I didn't squeeze a grape, I didn't stomp my feet, I didn't slam the door, I didn't throw anything. All I did was I took a deep breath, I stayed calm, and then I made decisions based on what I should do in that situation, right? So for example, if somebody calls you a name, do you push them and punch them? Yes or no? If somebody calls you a name and you're getting upset, should you push them and punch them? Nuh-uh. No, right? You should take a deep breath and say, that's not very nice, right? And then you can go and you can ask somebody to tell them, like ask mom and dad or a teacher or something like that to make sure that it doesn't happen again, right? Now, another thing. Why do mom and dad give timeouts? Do they give timeouts because they're mean? No, of course not. Mom and dad give us timeouts because they love us and they want us to learn, right? So if we ever do something like hands up if you ever got mad and you stomped your feet. Yeah, hands up if you ever yelled when you were mad. Yeah, I know. Sometimes we yell, sometimes we stomp our feet, sometimes we might even throw something, right? But those aren't good reactions, right? So mom and dad will give us a timeout so that we can calm down. So here's the challenge of the week, little dragons. In order to work on control, I want you guys to put yourself on a timeout if you start feeling upset. So if you feel upset and you just feel so mad that you could just squeeze a grape, instead of throwing something, instead of getting super mad, all I want you to do is take a deep breath. I want you to step aside and stand against the wall or something like that and take a deep breath and calm down, okay? Because if you do that, then mom and dad are going to be super happy with you and they're going to see that as a sign of maturity. They didn't even need to put you on a timeout because you're so good that you did it yourself, right? All right, little dragons, we're going to start with a drill. So I want you to get the chair and the cone, or the chair and the toilet paper, or whatever you happen to gather. So I've got my chair here, and I'm going to get a roll of toilet paper. See that? So I balanced the toilet paper on the chair. So, little dragons, first of all, I just want you to kneel in front of the chair like this. Okay? Now, what we're going to do is we're going to practice our punching. I want you to punch the toilet paper or this cone or the water bottle or whatever. I want you to touch it, but I don't want you to knock it over. You see how I just knocked it over? So I want you to touch the toilet paper or the cone, but I don't want you to actually knock it over. So I want your hand to touch it, but just very gently. I want you to control. Nice. I see some toilet paper. Ready? And 1, 2, very light, very gentle. 3, 4, just touch. 5, but don't knock it over. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very nice. Okay, now that was gentle. Now if it's something that's not fragile, so if you're using a water bottle or something, your mom and dad may not want you to punch it over. But if you're using some toilet paper or something like that, now I just want you to punch it super hard. Hi-ya! Just like that.
Well, that was a hard one.
That was a hard one, yes. Okay. Now this time, I want you to do the same thing, but I want you to do shuto. Okay? So chop one side. And now hug and chop the other side. And hug and chop the other side. 3. And hug and 4. Chop. And hug and 5. Oh yeah, you guys are awesome. 6. 7. Just give me 1 second. 8. Somebody's logging in. So you guys keep chopping. 9. Keep chopping. And 10. Good control, guys. Okay, now this time, because we used control, now we're going to control ourselves to whack. Hit it really hard, okay? So hug yourself and hiya! Uh-oh. My toilet paper unraveled. Okay. My toilet paper unraveled. I may need to just take a second here. Okay, so I want you to place the toilet paper back on your chair again. Hopefully it'll stand up still after this. There we go. Won't waste a single sheet. This is Charmin. This is the Costco stuff. Okay, so everybody's standing up now. Okay, little dragons? So what I want you to do now is I want you to balance and I want you to very control. Boop. See, I tapped it with my foot, but I didn't knock it over. Right? So let's get our hands up. And 1. Gentle. 2. Gentle. Right? 3. Gentle. Whew. 4. Gentle. 5. Shh. All right, switch sides now. Other side. Okay, so hands up for balance, and let's kick very gently. Ready? 1. Shh. 2. Shh. 3. Shh. 4. Shh. 5. Shh. Nice. Okay, switch. All right, little dragons. Now you can just kick it over. Ready, set, go. Ha! Sweet. Awesome. Yes, I saw you got your leg way up there, Logan. Sweet. Good job, man. Good job, Benjamin. I saw you get that leg way up there, man. Kick it over. Guys, thank you so much for logging in today. That's all for the control today. And by the way, here, watch. I'm going to pick up my chair so I don't scrape Mom and Dad's floor. I'm going to move it over a little bit. But the other thing is that the control stripe is green. So if Mom and Dad have green tape at home that they can use to put on your belt, then that's fantastic. You can do that. Or you can just wait until we're back at the dojo and get some from me. Okay? So little dragons, let's put our feet together, hands by our side. Let's take a deep breath. Let's bow. And let's go into our attention stance. Little dragons, you rock. I love you guys so much and I miss you guys so much. I can't wait till you guys are back in the dojo with me. So I'm going to give you guys your virtual green stripe. Boop. There we go. Boop. Green stripe for control. Great job on control today, guys. And we'll see you guys next week, okay? Good job, Logan. Good job, Benjamin. Thanks for logging in, guys. Oh, yeah, and it's dodgeball time. Sweet. Ah, you got me, Logan. You got me with the dodgeball.
Bye.
Bye. All right, orange to black belt class. We're going to start in 2 minutes. We're just going to give a chance for everybody to log in.